Right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Retail Happening. With me, Tim. Today, I have two very special guests with me. Sashi and, of course, Cayden from Cayden Photography, and, of course, Sashi is from Singbox Productions. Gentlemen, you want to introduce yourselves and what you do? Let's start with Sashi first. Go ahead.
Hi everyone. So Sashi here from Singbox Productions. Basically, we produce video advertisements for the digital space, such as your YouTube, your Facebook, your Instagram. We've been servicing clients such as Uncle Don. Recently, we're doing a lot for them. Uncle Don. We did a few for Shell as well. These are just a couple of the clients that we actually are servicing at the moment, and a couple of TV stations as well, namely Astro and Media Prima.
Right, thanks Sashi. Thanks for your introduction. Can we move to Cayden? Cayden, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Hi everyone, I'm Cayden here from Cayden Photography Studio. We are a commercial photography studio. So what we do best is in food, product, and also company profile shots. We have been servicing clients like Nandos and O'Brien's on the F&B side. So we have handled their social media and also ads pictures for their social media use. Yes.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. So today, I think the topic we want to talk about is a sort of an introduction to our webinar that's going to be happening on the 27th of August, 3 to 4 p.m. So I think the topic we're going to be talking about is upgrading your visual branding in the new normal, because I believe that a lot of the retailers which I talk to, coming out of this pandemic, COVID-19, they're a bit lost in terms of what they feel should be their visual style, even the way it's do business, the way they're doing business. So that's why I think the right people to speak to, Sashi, you're a person who is very well versed in terms of video, which is something I think a lot of brands suffer from or don't know where to start. Cayden, you are also a master at manipulating visuals for photography. So things like food menus, food pictures, and we're becoming increasingly dependent on these things for visuals. So maybe you guys want to share a little bit about what you'll be talking about on the actual day of the webinar, which is on 27th. Maybe you wanna start. Who wants to start first? Maybe we go with Cayden. You want to talk about a little bit about what you'll be sharing on that day?
Yeah, I will be sharing how some basic knowledge of how to taking a photo using the smartphone nowadays, with some simple prompts to express out your promotion or your story out. Okay, so another thing will be the menu engineering. I will say many of the restaurants will have some error when they are doing their menu, because they don't actually quite have the concept of menu engineering, as in how to attract customer eyeball from when the customer receive the menu from your staff. Okay, so I will explain a little bit in depth on that day on how to design the good menu, the right pictures for them.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I think that's great, menu engineering and how to get right. But why do you think having like good pictures is important for the menu?
Okay, good pictures actually. Okay, when people not yet order your food, people look at your menu. If your menu can appetize beforehand on the food, so people will tend to order more and also order some of your signature product that you wish to sell more, that is maybe higher profit margin, things like that. Yeah, this can help you to do the marketing and sales way more better.
Okay. Do you think then how about this idea? I know some restaurants like hipster restaurants, right? They're very into having just all words on their menu. Do you think that actually sells?
They are actually copying the idea of Western restaurant from Western country. So, for example, for me myself, even those I have been capturing food menu for all the restaurant for 8 years, I'm still, because they are so-called hipster cafe. The naming is quite hipster, so special that we as a customer, we don't know what is the food or what is the ingredient inside. So I tend to order the ordinary, more safer dishes. So actually, normal ordinary dishes is not what you intend to sell for a hipster cafe. So it's important for you to have a proper photo to show that what is inside these dishes. So, and also appetize your customer beforehand.
Okay. So I mean, what you're actually saying, before we jump to Sashi, you're saying that I think you're saying the visuals help you to sell more. So other than just the you've spoken a lot about food being on pictures being on the menu. Where else do you think we can use those photos once we have actually invested in shooting them properly?
Um, sorry again.
Yeah, I mean, where else do you think we can use those photos rather than just only the menu? Because I think for some retailers or restaurants, right, they may be thinking, well, I spent so much money to shoot the picture, but I'm only going to use it on my menus. It's quite wasted, right? So where else do you think they can actually use those pictures?
Okay. So for the best practice, for what I observe, right, they actually can replace the menu with some TV. Okay, it's because TV have more interactive than normal board menu lah. So you can use as but also you can use for your bunting. You put outside your restaurants, so to let your customer know what is going on, what promotion you are doing. So this is our signature dish for this month, things like that. So this is a good way because um, normally your staff standing outside is not so aggressive enough for to introduce the signature dish or the new dish for the month to your customer. Yeah, so a pictures tell a thousand words. So when the customer look at the pictures, they know what is it. This is the dish they want to eat, and also all the promotion information.
Great. Thanks. So we look forward to the event on the 27th, Cayden, where you will understand a little bit more, especially about the idea you talked about, which is menu engineering. Now, over to Sashi, right? Just want to check with you. I think with your work, Uncle Don, the videos are incredibly impressive, guys. If you haven't seen it, please go on to their social media. That's where I think the videos are being played. But Sashi showed it to me that day. So why do you think it's important for a brand like Uncle Don's to invest in doing video?
Well, it's always been a thing with any company, not just even FMCG companies, that they because you can actually in a way reach more customers through a simple video, and it's more engaging. Imagine just doing a poster with words. People don't really like to read stuff as much as if you have something interactive like a video per se and this whole importance of having videos have actually come about more now with this current pandemic, because you can't actually sell directly to your clients. You can't meet face to face to your clients. So a lot of SMEs and the bigger companies as well, like Uncle Don, for an example, they are actually taking advantage more on video advertising. Yeah, so they're doing a lot on their Facebook page. They're doing a lot on their Instagram page.
Excellent. So, I mean, coming back to that, Sashi, do you think then that you have to be like a very big size company, like even like Uncle Don's, before you can even think of embarking on video? Or do you think that's something that's within the reach of even smaller F&B brands or smaller FMCG brands. What your thoughts?
So okay, back in the day, this is the understanding of video production lah. Back in the day, you only see these big brands doing TV advertisements lah, such as video advertisements and all that. But you must understand that back in the day, we didn't have social media platforms where we can actually post things, post video content for free. So the stigma is that smaller companies think that it's too expensive to produce any sort of video content. But with technology moving forward in the past couple of years, video equipment weren't as expensive as before. Back in the day, you actually need quite a large sum of funds to actually purchase, say, a video camera or a camera for that matter. Now with new technology coming in and the cost of this kind of equipment has dropped tremendously lah. And you don't, I mean, for smaller SMEs, you don't really need such a very high-end camera lah. If they're planning to start something basic just to get the word out there that this is my company, this is what I do, even a decent enough handphone, a mobile phone with a decent enough camera could actually do the job lah. So that is on our talk that we're going to have coming up soon. That's also one of the topics that I will actually talk about on how you could actually get a decent enough video out of just a handphone.
I see. Great. So is there anything else that you'll be sharing us on that day? What are some of the other things that you'll also be sharing?
So okay, I will actually go a little bit more into depth on how to reach more potential customers through social media, and actually convey more information in less time. So imagine writing up a whole company portfolio or something, or brochures to give out to your customers, right? That actually it takes more time than actually just coming up and creating a video that has content that is related to your company. And also how Google loves video. So if you actually have videos connected to your website, right, your search will be much easier and you actually score higher on the search list lah. And simple tools and tricks that you can do to actually stand out from the crowd just from a basic video. And basically just what are the minimum things that the equipment that you need to get started. Because a lot of them think that it's, I don't know where to start. It seems like so much planning, so much work. In a way it is, compared to Cayden, right? I mean, it's easier with photography. You can just you frame a shot, you take a picture and you're done with. But with video, it's a little bit more where it's, end of the day, is storytelling lah. So as long as the business owner or that person who wants to create some sort of video content, right, they need to actually sit down and pen down at least a basic idea of what they want to do. Then from there, it makes it more easier to actually shoot that particular content.
Great. I think what we captured today, I think the viewers of this little video is going to be a little bit very excited about what you guys are going to be covering on that day. So I think I don't want to take up too much of your time. That's really something that, thanks very much for your time, for both of you guys, for spending the time to actually explain what you're going to be covering on that day. So to the viewers of this video, what's going to happen is that we're going to have a full webinar on 27. So you can send us your questions ahead of time. You also, more importantly, click on the link below of this video on YouTube or wherever you're watching this video to actually get the link for you to sign up to this event. On the time, we're only going to be limiting to about 100 people only maximum, so that we keep it clean, keep it tight, and of course everybody will have a chance to ask their questions. So thanks gentlemen for your time today. I think that's really great. I look forward to sharing the space again with you guys on the 27th at 3 p.m. Okay?
So, looking forward.
Right.
Looking forward.
All right. Thanks guys.